Yeah.
Yes, well, enough of that, I suppose.
Yes, it's one of my favorites. Though, admittedly, I'm far from deserving.
Anti-choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you can choose Anti's choice? Favorite scale, try Anti's choice pep pill. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Anti's choice. Anti's choice knows that better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Why choose just any choice when you can choose Anti's choice? Too much Spacer's ale? Try Anti's choice pep pill. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Anti's choice. Anti's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away. Just any choice when you can choose Anti's choice. Too much Spacer's ale? Try Anti's choice pep pills. Good for what ails you. You want freedom.
Horse comestibles! Horse comestibles! We're literally giving them away!
Anti's choice knows that a better you is just 3 pills and an ointment away.
It ain't the worst till it's extruded from factory vats into my tummy. New meat base could taste so yummy. Forced worst, oh forced
When you
worst,
can
it's
choose
not
Anti's
the
choice.
worst unless it's forced worst, forced
Too much
worst,
Spacer's.
forced worst. Grab a cat today.
Try Anti's choice pep pill. Good for what ails you. You want freedom of choice. You want Anti's choice. Anti's choice knows that a better you is.
Don't be a shirker, don't be a slob. Grab a can and get back on the job with forced worst. Forced worst. It's not the worst unless it's forced worst.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive? The Auntie's Choice family is large and willing and able to grow larger.
We represent an amalgamated collection of dozens of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves to weapons and ammunition.
If you can eat it,
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
Auntie's Choice makes it, grows it, or smelts it.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make
Hey everybody, look who it is. Our duly contract all finished?
I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Didn't make the drink or didn't make... Oh.
I see.
Less we know about all that, the better. But I knew you'd effectuate effectually. Right? Wasn't I just saying? Knew he was connected. What'd you find out? He tell you any secrets about Auntie?
Or inspiring stories about her career ascent. You know, that might act as encouragement to them like us, presently stagnating in our position of paid employee.
Huh. A rumor had it she was one of the Schuyler line, old money family, type who looked down at anybody who worked for a living. Never seemed like her. I got a whole lot of insightful observations like that, you know.
Wait, there's been more than one Auntie Cleo? Explains a lot, now that I think about it. Like how she ain't a few hundred years old. Huh.
Learn anything more? Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually.
Yeah, many of your top CEOs have working garbage heaps in their background.
It's said to prepare you for all the reeking effluvia that life throws at you. Very practical that way when you think about it. That everything?
Effluvia is shit.
Whoa! Just like normal people.
That's real relatable. I mean, we all done that, right? But I just never thought she would. 'Cause she's Auntie, you know?
Yeah, like she could eat a bar right out of the paste obtruder, the freshest and least natural it's ever gonna be.
What else? Can't even imagine possessing that degree of marketing acumen.
You could just tell people how to think and do things. Like to not constantly yell at you all the time for only just doing your job.
Those details were highly motivating, both personally and professionally. Real roadmap to success kind of thing.
Diverges greatly from events depicted in Auntie the Musical, the all-singing adaptation of Auntie's life story, which we've all, of course, watched 9 times.
Here, for your trouble, from all of us. Now,
850
about
bits.
that last person of interest. There's a former Spacer's Choice VIP in the brig. We tried talking to him, you know, to see if he had any useful dirt, but he's kind of mean.
Full of scathing invective.
Belittling, one might say. But, you know, tough sort like you might have an easier go of it. Nah, they got him set up like in olden times. They let everybody walk up and holler at him, throw produce and such. Whatever that is. You know, we all been chewed out pretty fiercely before. Kind of a regular occurrence, really. But I swear, I ain't never...
I still have nightmares. Sometimes I think I hear his voice and I start to run.
Uh-huh. Likewise. Future generations will tell cautionary bedtime stories about that day. Oh, that sounded very take charge. Have to remember that. Okay, we'll make sure you've got authorization to the brig when you arrive. May you effectuate effectually toward the agreed upon goal state. That's the middle manager handbook again. Real take charge stuff.
Helping everyone from lower management to members of the board tap into each planet's zoological equity. Every episode, I focus on a different species to tell you the risks. Watch out for its tusks! The rewards.
Falled off the corporate ladder.
Don't see a Raptidon venom sac like that every day. And what each animal brings to the table. Auntie Cleo says the universe is full of things that want to kill you. But what doesn't kill you boosts your net worth. This is Big Gain Hunter. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice Liftoff Laxative. And every washroom mission with a successful splashdown.
One thing
that you must profess.
Feed to each successive generation.
Irrationality is a part of our program.
Impulses of old corporations to unfairly stack the deck against the little person, as they tried with us in Tau Ceti.
Losing
But
heart,
Cleo takes Spacer's Choice
a
devious
number
shenanigans lying down.
without
No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the
Evil's
anti-Cleo
a
Starlings refused to do what
result.
things were down at the end of the
Correct
race
in
against
the
the Spacer's Chosen.
dividend.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the anti-Cleo Starlings. I cleaved Space's killer goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a 7-goal base. I want to cleave it in twain.
Positive external. One thing you can plainly see accepted in this infinity. Can it be?
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons,
Can't tell the
I
difference
have whatever
between
size
cover and
weaponry
concealment.
you need to make all
But
your
you need a
battles
good
fast.
set of armor before someone succeeds.
In the calculation, can it be? Can result in explanation. How can that be? How can that be? How can that be?
Ah, wonderful. More of you.
Welcome to the Brig. Please do not taunt the prisoners. Thank you. We hope you...
You have tuned your receiver to Grand Plan.
Come to jeer at a fallen old rival like all the rest. Swear I heard from everybody else in this rickety tub. So far, I am decidedly unimpressed. Been some sorely lackluster heckling from your colleagues. Clever as barbs weren't clever enough by half. Not expecting much, but go ahead. Try your worst. Let's hear it. That was almost all right. Better than most. Pretty so-so. Got anything else? And proud of it, too. Why waste bits on something of higher quality and pricier when it'll just wear out eventually? Might as well buy something cheap. You are clear on the concept here, right? You're meant to insult me, not just spout things that are true. Loses a little sting if I agree with everything. Anyhow, you done yet? Or you got more? Har har. Wait, was that a physics joke? Like my mask doesn't have much mass, and therefore has weak gravity. Huh. Maybe you're smarter than you look. Pretty average work, all told. Better than anyone else here, sure, but they exist only to thoroughly define the bottom of the barrel. You're fair to middling. Wait, you didn't come here for the express purpose of ridicule and castigation? Well, certainly embraced it, though. Respect the flexibility and commitment. So, all right, I give up. What do you want? By that measure, everyone outside Auntie's Choice would be interesting. And trust me, nobody's an inkling as captivating as I am. Look, I appreciate the attention and all, but does any of this benefit me? Because otherwise, you might as well just jeer away. That may all be well and good, but I'm from a real corporation, Spacer's Choice, where we believe in the inequitable exchange of goods and services. Furthermore, and consequently, I don't do nothing without something in return. Anything else would be unseemly. Name's Himanshu Tegulapalli, regional brand manager for Tau Ceti, Spacer's Choice. Auntie has it in for all of us former reps, but me in particular. Been humiliating Spacer's Choice every chance she gets. You seen those display images mocking the Moon Man? Dressed up like a baby? Petty stuff. Being completely one-sided. Till now. You bet. I taped a particularly scathing diatribe earlier. Patch it into the PA system. Let me have my say. The PA system controls are in the back room at client intake. Had it all worked out earlier, before I got caught. The audio cartridge is in an evidence locker in the room behind that desk. Bet if you just ask the guard over there nicely for access, she'd open it right up for you. Wonderful. Though I should mention while you're on this ship, Auntie's Choice has a few products that might improve your odor, looks, and breath. Sorry, couldn't help myself.
Welcome to The Brig by Corporate Compliance. What is it? We hope you...
Other rather dumbass. Robbing this bitch.
Welcome to The Brig. What is it? Well, you'd probably pay me to remotely unlock it. And/or ask me in a remarkably debonair fashion. All right. See that door behind me? Pleasure doing business at you.
Next up. Well, the seers among you already know.
Spread, illnesses, and eventual control of the parasite. OA archive transcription number 3918-4 begins. Hello. Record, my name is Marie de Rothschild, Junior Archivist, Class 4 of the Archive. Today I would like to talk about the irresponsible spread of the purple-berry parasite by Auntie's Choice and its numerous subsidiaries and former supernumerary, although that's a different lecture. The spread of this parasite included a corresponding rise in gastrointestinal illnesses and deaths until basic preventative measures were put in place after illness-related costs exceeded corporate profits. As is the purple-berry parasite infects nearly 100%
What?
of
You
all
forget what you needed to do? Get go.
farms and even in our hydroponic gardens. Originally discovered on a single colony world, the purple-berry plant was subsequently spread throughout the colonies due to Auntie's Choice's poorly regulated interstellar shipping. Well, actually, it was due to Spacer's Choice, which somehow merged with another company to become Auntie's Choice. interactions make little sense to me, as they mostly amount to relabeling assets and changing letterhead and mascot cartoons. So I will just refer to them as Auntie's Choice going forward. Even though that may
Can't tell the difference between
From
cover
pop
and
guns to
concealment.
self-propelled
You
cannons,
need
I
a
have
good
whatever
set of
size weaponry you need to make all your problems past tense.
Was at first thought to be poisonous.
You got
The
some good
early
shit.
colonists eating its berries died from the most potent of discharges this documentarian has ever witnessed. In a rare and
Welcome. Here at Ari's Armor, unfortunately, I think
defector to the Protectorate before our stellar system was sealed
Pop
and the
up,
Order
guy.
ceased daily interactions with our Protectorate
19,
allies.
jeez.
But again, I digress. Belated testing by Auntie's Choice's scientists showed that the berries were not poisonous at all. Instead, they were infected with a microscopic parasite, the purpleberry parasite, or PBP, as it is colloquially called in Auntie's Choice's records. More specifically, the PBP eggs are found in every berry of an infected plant, where these eggs have been subdermally injected by the second stage of the parasite. But I am getting ahead of myself. Let's examine the PBP life cycle in detail. After an infected berry is eaten by a host, the microscopic eggs inside the berries are exposed to the host's digestive enzymes, which trigger their hatching. These parasites enter their second stage as spiky worm-like creatures with outsized pincer-like mandibles, which then proceed to feed on the
Well,
host.
welcome, future repeat customer. I can tell just by looking at you that you... All right.
These worms are eventually expelled when they reach a size of approximately 2 centimeters in length, and they then seek out nearby purpleberry plants to lay their eggs in the ripening purpleberries. And I should add that the plants are well fertilized in this entire process. Also, as the expelled contents contain undigested purpleberry seeds, the distribution of the plants is increased, helping infected purpleberry plants to spread farther and grow better than uninfected.
Don't steal none, bud.
Perhaps unsurprisingly, careless Auntie's Choice scientists mislabeled this case of obvious symbiosis, given how both the purpleberry plant and its parasite are benefited by the relationship, as a parasitical relationship. Given that initial classification error, it's a wonder the Auntie's Choice scientists...
I feel like I've just been running around. I haven't killed nobody since that one guy with the autograph.
Auntie's Choice field researchers discovered that co-native planetary fauna was well adapted to the parasite and hardly affected by it to any large amount. But human colonists were not so fortunate. The PBP worms disrupted the human internal biome to such a degree that the eventual correspondingly large immune response leads to violently explosive diarrhea, resulting in the expelling of the worms, the berries, and most of the person's gastrointestinal tract. Human casualty rate was 20%, even when reluctantly given medical attention by Auntie's Choice doctors, who were more concerned with procedures or prescribing expensive ointments such as their antibiotics. There's no benefit to the dying patient, except possibly smoothing away stubborn wrinkles, according to product literature. However, given the purpleberry's non-zero nutritional value and low growing costs, impatient Auntie's Choice nutrition officials directed their labs to find ways to remove the parasite from the berry. A variety of methods were tested and found effective, but they were all time-consuming and wasted the edible portion of the purpleberries. So these methods were deemed non-cost-effective. Eventually, the answer was found not in the lab, but in the specifically a history text on Saltuna, a crossbreed of 2 different earth fish species called salmon. Was found that contained a reference to anisopid nematodes, or salmon worms, with an estimated 70 to 90% of all salmon being infected by these parasites. More importantly, the text contained the solution to eradicating these parasites. Freezing. The simple and obvious, yet untried, act of freezing the salmon meat killed the embedded parasites. A quick test showed the same procedure worked on PVP eggs, although without quite 100% effectiveness. The remaining parasite eggs were not removed, a method
Bro, man.
since they increased the protein content of the berries without affecting their texture or flavor in any discernible way. The microscopic egg remains were simply too small to be seen or felt by the unaided eyes and tongues of their consumers. So Auntie's Choice administrators were satisfied with this inept solution. Purple berries are now a common
City. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacer's Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base person for the Auntie Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacer's Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that Moon Man's grinning face, I want to cleave it.
I skipped it.
Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you!
I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message. Attention valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time.
Damn it.
Remember, commercialism is the foundation that Auntie's Choice Society is based
Better
on.
be the right way.
Not because we worship bits, but because of the system's glorious efficacy. While the Protectorate decide what its subjects get, we respond to what you want through your decisions as consumers. What's more, we skip the frivolously lengthy approval process our overbearing neighbors employ. Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market when it can be enhancing people's lives now? As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few side effects as an early...
Live, love, laugh, purchase, and consume
with Auntie's Choice.
Finally.
As your peerless leader, known for her unparalleled business acumen,
From pop guns to self-propelled
Can't tell the
cannons,
difference between
I have
cover and
whatever size
concealment.
weaponry you
But
need
you
to
need
make all
a
your
good set of
problems
armor
times
before
10.
someone succeeds in ventilating you.
base rank and file. The big rift cut
All this running around is crazy.
Nice work. A sterling performance by both of us. I've been waiting to give everybody here a piece of my mind for some time now. You've heard about the Spacer's Choice and Auntie Cleo merger, I'm sure. But things went down a little differently than Auntie makes out around here. Auntie was attempting a hostile takeover, but we outplayed her, voted her and her execs out. And we shipped Auntie and all her diehard followers out to Tau Ceti as an example. After Earth went dark, Auntie was technically the senior ranking executive in Tau Ceti, and she used that to take over the colony. But everything she's been doing since has been quasi-legal at best, including her being CEO of Auntie's Choice. With Earth being dark, no one has proof to call her on it. This little ruse of hers will collapse and she'll be exposed for every corporation to see. Then, law willing, she'll be executed for treason against a legitimate corporation. If I were Auntie, and thankfully I'm not, I'd say she's betting if she takes over Arcadia, she can prevent all that from happening. Success here leading to success there and such. No thanks. Once Spacer's Choice is back in control, I'll be running this place in no time.
Let's get it. Shit got deep.
Can't say I understand when folk push away one of the last reminders of their old lives. I'm sure you had your reasons. But I'll miss Niles all the same. Now, did you need something? Or...
Original goal remains. No one of our goals. Yes, now we strive to spread unfettered freedom.
That poor Amos fella's a bit of an open book, ain't he? I don't know how he can stay loyal to her after all this time. He's still on the bottom rung with no reward in sight.
Now,
From pop guns to self-propelled cannons, I have whatever size weapon.
he come at the wrong nigga. I saved his life so many times.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend, to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo's Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacer's Chosen.
I'm Jean Turfer-Tyler, 6th base.
Who the fuck they ain't talking that shit? What's up, guys?
I done falled off the corporate ladder.
Any update on the man in the Moon Man mask? Heard the announcement, assumed that was your doing. Wait! What?
What? But Auntie said the last message that arrived from Earth was the board putting her in charge. Guess that does sound rather convenient.
Wait, this is bad. Knowing this is not good. This sort of dirt gets a person killed. This may call for an executive decision.
What does the middle manager handbook say to do at a time like this?
Says here, unfinished business leaves one undone. Trim loose ends before everything comes unraveled. Well, that sounds rather dire, you know, contextually. What do all of you think? Are you feeling reassured here? Not sure I am.
I was, but now your lack of certitude has got me starting to worry. That's exactly what the corporate assassins in the Aetherwave serials say before they terminate someone in an...
Simmer down now. That was just a fictional we accept your terms. Consider this final payment for services rendered.
Oh. You sounded just like an upper middle manager right then, Twombly. Good job.
Thought we was gonna have to kill these niggas.
We really shouldn't be seen together. I'm politely asking you to leave, please.
Working hard or hardly working? That's rhetorical.
You look unfortified. Getting enough in emulsifiers in
Who's
your
gonna do
diet?
that? I feel like killing some shit.
I'll have you know my panhandling license is completely up to date.
As a responsible member of society, we are to take part in public product testing.
Maybe I should put my clothes on.
Why wait 20 years to bring a new product to market?
I wish we can put outfits on these things.
People's lives now. As a responsible member of society, we allow you to take part in public product testing, respecting your right to risk a few pesky side effects as an early adopter. At Auntie's Choice, we understand that the marketplace is dynamic, efficient, and well-suited to the shifting needs of our populace. After all, that's what unbridled
Come on, man.
freedom is all about.
The story of Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a modest fee to each successive generation. Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But did Auntie Cleo take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our sponsored tossball team, the Auntie Cleo Darlings refused to do when things were down at the end of the sponsorship series against the Spacers Chosen.
I'm Jean Turper-Tyler, sixth base person for the Auntie Cleo's Darlings. I cleaved Spacers Chosen's goalie at the end of the 56th inning, then made a Sunday goal to win the game. Whenever I see that moon man's grinning face, who must have Auntie's Choice! Darlings! We won! Hostile takeover this! Right back at you! I'm Auntie Cleo, and I endorse this message.
No, she ain't.
Attention valued employees. Auntie here to brighten your workday with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product development, the Borscht loaf and
Where we going?
operation. Thanks to our marketing wizard selling the sizzle of incremental product.
From pop guns to
Can't
self-propelled
tell the
cannons,
difference
I
between
have
cover
whatever
and
size
concealment,
weaponry you
but
need to
you
make all
need
your
a good
problems
set of armor
past
before
tense.
someone succeeds in
Compared to experimental operations, where top labs
Ah, hell yeah. Bitch. Bitch.
Unleash my might upon them!
The fuck is that? relax with that shit. Nailed him through the fucking now. Fuck is that? What the fuck was they doing in here? Yeah, I'm still in that shit. Was I not supposed to? Am I healing?
Can't tell the difference between
From
cover
pop
and
guns to
concealment.
self-propelled
Then
cannons,
you need a
I have
good
whatever
set of
size
armor
weaponry
before
you
someone
need to make
succeeds
all
in
your problems
penetrating.
past tense.
Purchase and consume with Auntie's choice.
I'm learning how to use this bitch. Maybe is that two?
Business acumen.
It might be just that one. Shit.
We took what nature heedlessly assembled and vastly rebettered it through artificial means. Auntie's choice. We 110%
The fuck is
The
on
story
me,
of
bro?
Auntie Cleo versus the Moon Man is a ballad for our ages. A thing of legend to be handed down for a... Each successive generation, Spacer's Choice swollen-headed mascot represents the worst impulses of old corporations, who unfairly stacked the deck against the little person, as they tried with us at Tau Ceti. But
The
did
fuck
Auntie
happened to
Cleo
her?
take Spacer's Choice devious shenanigans lying down? No! Just like our team, the Anti-Cleo's darling, Anti-Cleo and
For Tyler, 6th base person for the Anti-Cleo's darling. At 56 innings, this is a Sunday game. Whenever I see that moon man,
I got more missions like that.
Them raps all taken care of yet? All good news to me, friend. Here's the unagreed...
Shit, break this strike.
Day with a report on just how much money your toil is netting us. It's time for profit forecast time, starting with product development.
Let's get the fuck off of this.
Thanks to our
Alright, thank you. Bumble class. Bumble class.
Commander, over here. Commander, wanted to chat with you about the cartridge that courier gave us. Ain't heard from Ortiz in, might well have been a year at this point. That's how it goes when you've fallen behind, and the others got no choice but to keep moving. If he's spending his hard-earned bits to contact me now, there must be a real good reason. Would you watch the message with me? Fella from my old unit. Good buddy of mine before I was discharged. I didn't get the chance to say goodbye after the grafting procedure. Didn't have a way of reaching out neither. Thanks, Commander. Would you do the honors and get it going?
Inez, it's Ortiz. Look, I ain't got long. Neither for this message nor for life. I made a mistake. I signed up to get grafted, but it's gone wrong. Should have known when I got to the lab that something was off. It was a secret, they said. We couldn't tell no one. And now my blood's infected and I'm as good as dead. Well, I just wanted to be like you. Throw myself at the problem, wrestle it down. But I should have listened when they told me about how your graft hurt you. How it failed you. I should have reached out sooner. Maybe things would have been different. Please, find that lab on Cloister. It's in an ice cave, but I ain't sure where exactly. They hid it good. Whatever you're doing is, stop them. Don't let them do this to anyone else. Please.
Commander, I ain't sure what to make of Ortiz's message. He's dying. If it's as he says, I ain't got a choice. I gotta find that lab and put a stop to things. Will you help me? Thank you, Commander. Now we just need to find... We keep our lamps lit. We ought to find the lab without...
Heard that. Shit, we go speak with Root to them later, yeah, I guess. No messages, it's crazy.
Have to say, disagree with your decision about Niles. Agents who follow orders are an easy supply. Those of good character are hard to come by. Did you have something else to discuss? Happy to provide unbiased observational data. You want me to say something nice, dear? He has good taste in adventure cereals, I suppose. Otherwise, no redeeming qualities. I must admit I wrote off these corporatists as shallow bit obsessed simpletons. I still do on average, but she falls far outside their norm.
Well,
Whatever's on your mind. Very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring her with us. Tristan was kind of lame.
Moment of your time, Commander. Remember that matter on Cloister I mentioned earlier? Well, since we're here and all, thought we might take it up now. Might be hard to believe, but 20 or so odd years ago, I made a mistake. Feels like high time I righted it. Now I'm out and about again. That's where the error occurred, I believe. Others judged it such. I shut it down. Believe I was wrong to do so. For many years now, a former colleague of mine's been in a remote spot called Reasons Pass, on account of my decision. I try not to think about regret or remorse. I shut down her work. I was wrong. Stating that out loud is the furthest extent of my self-castigation. Her research was unconventional, surely. She was as well. I think with both, we could right things, get the Order back on its intended path. Do appreciate.
Let's get it. Stay the fuck back. Motherfucking icing. Fucking glacier we on, bro. Frost grenade.
This grafting playing along with the cold. Damn arms asleep.
What's the order?
There's time for it, leisurely. Unaccountably so.
But going any faster grossly increases the
You know, you strike me as someone with a very small body of published work. I suppose I could spare 0.004% of my daily cycle.
Have an intellectually stimulating day.
Okay. They're not attacking us.
These temporary indignities of the body are nothing contrasted to the Order's future. Hold. We're presently observing a ceasefire with Auntie's choice, but its duration may be subject to sudden reversal. Would hate for you to get caught in any crossfire. See that giant glowing structure in the distance there? That's the Archive's main entry point. However, I'd caution you to give it a wide berth. The Archive's under Protectorate control, and they mean to keep it. You'll not gain access without serious military support. Are you in a high-risk life expectancy bracket? Because everything you're saying is precisely what I'd expect to hear from someone determined to lower the average. Not this many. You'll be vastly outnumbered with predictably grim results. Gathering data on the enemy's movements and behavior. Blizzards raise the degree of difficulty, but that's our problem, not yours.
Okay. This shit's for.
Cloister has been a difficult... If you're looking for a way to help us out, I recommend heading to Laplace's garden. Follow this path and you can't miss it. Avalanche collapsed part of the tunnel.
Really, then, I don't know who I should help right now.
Oh, hello. Cogitate here often?
What are you?
Cause trouble, and I will school you, chapter ahead of purpose.
Fuck here, bro. Scrap metal and shit. Where the fuck do I gotta go? Ruth. I almost shot somebody's leg off. There, yeah.
Heard that order won't be on
letting an enemy soldier walk through their gates.
Must be a sign.
Reckon I oughta
The
step away?
Protectorate's latest action clearly runs counter to the plan. Mark my supposition. It's only a matter of time until we're called upon to take back the archive. Halt. The Oracle Laureate sent ahead to expect someone matching your description. However, he said nothing about admitting questionable allies. Members of Auntie's Choice are not permitted inside Laplace's garden. Your companion will have to wait outside.
Huh. If only one of us could have foreseen this situation. But I'll stay back, Commander. Ain't no reason to cause a scene.
You should heed the wisdom of your friend.
Yeah, these hues suit my...
As likely as I find that theory, we have rules and regulations for a reason. Laureate Beckett did impress the importance of not delaying you.
Impressed as I am that worked. I ain't sure about this. Being vastly outnumbered by the enemy ain't a corner I like to be backed into.
You better come on with me. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go in there with you. Spacey choice. Spacey choice it up. Shit.
Agent, I have a message for you. On behalf of the Order of the Ascendant and her impermeable wisdom, the presiding bishop Ruth Bassar, welcome to Laplace's garden. The presiding bishop is presently indisposed, but I've been instructed to direct you to the Artificer Laureate for whatever pressing matter has brought you to the garden. She's working in Belvedere Hall's secondary courtyard. Enter the large building at the top of the mesa ahead and follow the first hall on your right. Oh, yes. The vicar did ask me to direct you to him. How positively forgetful of me. He should be waiting for you in Belvedere Hall's main courtyard at the top of the stairs. The Artificer Laureate is head of the Department of Applied Scientism, overseeing the exemplars, or craftsmen, of our order. Weapons and technology all fall under her purview.
Heard that.
May all your...
Is it just
level 19.
Or does something seem... Oh, never mind.
Let me know. That's why we brought you for the insight.
Smart researchers patronize the scientician's surplus. Quality goods at algorithms determine prices.
How do I get up there, bro?
Agent, over here.
What's up, Victor?
Ah, there you are. I was informed by Gertie you've agreed to help us reconvene negotiations. With your aid, Auntie's Choice and the Order will soon be rivals no longer. Just think of all we can accomplish if our two sides reject fractiousness and combine our efforts. Remember, seek out ways to help both sides. Engender trust. Gertie and I will let you know when it's time to move forward. In the meantime, I might recommend you work on honing your oratory skills. Our presiding bishop and Auntie Cleo can be challenging to debate with.
Heard that. That's what we're doing. That's the plan. Whew.
A visitor. It's for the best that you're talking to me now instead of mid-work. I do seem to have a slight propensity for stabbing randomly with my tools when interrupted, but I suppose that's enough time spinning in the statements column. Speak away. Specifically, a phlogistinated firearm, capable of tunneling through reinforced armor. Broadly, weaponry, research, anything capable of giving our exemplars an edge. In the same way that Cloister is a snowball, yes. The Order has myriad matters of extreme significance to attend to. Their priority is decided by the presiding bishop. She's the most important individual in Arcadia, after all. Really? Are you in charge of a different organization capable of saving Arcadia? Somehow I doubt that. The corporate invaders will suck Arcadia of its resources and cast it to the wind. And the Protectorate are no better than machines. Moreover, once we solve the universal equation, it will benefit all of humanity. You, me, everyone. No more suffering. No more doubt. It is indeed a good... There is a task as head of the Order's exemplars. It's my responsibility to assess whose aims upon Ruth may be malicious. Prove yourself to me first, then we may discuss the rest. To the point. Very well. A myriad of cultists have taken over the settlement of Newton, which is a nearby site of historical but not strategic significance. I want them gone. Once there was a bridge stretching from the settlement to the archive, but it was destroyed by a rift. Best keep your distance should you travel there.
Isn't this risky to send a lone agent? Seems like...
From what I understand, Vicar Levin's continued existence is a mere side effect of whatever personal vendetta you happen to be attending to. I'm pleased he does not lie among the ranks of the dead. But I will need a more tangible effort on your part to trust you. I'll withhold my appreciation until the...
Azza ought to know about this before we make a move. Otherwise, do me a favor and make sure I'm not in the vicinity when she hears of it.
I always find I work best when undistracted. Now, how might we be of use to one another? I scarcely take time to engage in idle conversation, but perhaps this will be illuminating in some fashion. I generally prefer to keep discussions relevant.
Let's pick this shit back up later, man. Oh, I can't come in here. Yee, bro. What the fuck? Grinded that bitch. Hey, what the fuck?
This is prime real estate, and it's sitting abandoned. Reckon it even occurred to the Order that they could board the folk at Matriarch's Mercy here?
I'm cutting you off there, Charles. That's your third conviction today. People will start to worry.
Ooh,
Welcome
Charles.
to the CAF integration point. Will it be caffeine or convictions today? Strength? Good choice. Here you are. I haven't spied you around before. New project appointment? Must be an adjustment, all things considered. Earth Directorate? In Arcadia? That's rather anomalous. And I'd go as far as to say wholly unexpected. By all means, continue. I'm fascinated to learn the particulars of this little mission of yours. What can I say? I'm especially well read. How noble and noteworthy. I was under the impression the Order, we had this well in hand, but I'm always happy to have my assumptions corrected. You know, I'm actually nearing the end of my shift. If you're amenable to continuing our chat somewhere more private, I think we could both benefit. Right this way.
Let's get it.
You must be curious why I asked for such a discreet rendezvous. Kill you? When we're only just getting to know one another? On the contrary, I need your help proving a certain theory of mine. I have adequate reason to believe the Order is conducting a mass experiment on the population of Laplace's garden. The Order is not cultivating its perfect, plan-abiding society through careful ideological pruning, as the laureates would have you believe. It's simple pharmacology. Put bluntly, they're regulating the emotions of everyone in Laplace's garden through drugs in the water supply. I'm limiting my water intake and using other pharmaceuticals to combat the effects. It's not a perfect system, but it works adequately enough.
It's crazy. This games just keep getting deeper and deeper. I'm not gonna lie.
Why would the Order want to create a society of undistractable little academics whose only desire is to advance the plan? I wonder. Moderate your volume, please. No one here is in any immediate peril. Probably. The Order claims the subjects here supposedly consented to participate, but it was begun prior to the schism with the Protectorate, so who's to say? Regardless, if the Order has made some kind of pharmaceutical breakthrough, imagine how useful it might be to certain parties to know about it in advance. Took you long enough to ask. I represent a group of information traders who would pay well to get their hands on a sample of this drug. Interested? So you've heard of us. Good. That makes this easier. My primary task has been to watch the Order. But I'm confident my superiors would agree. Physical proof is of far greater value than mere rumor.
Sub Rosa.
All you need to do is enter water reconditioning and collect a sample of the drug. I believe they call it perspective. This passcode will give you access to the main terminal. Watch the guards patrol before making your way into the facility. If worst comes to worst, I wager Laureate Beckett also has a keycard on him, but that might be tricky to lift. Lately, he's been sitting near the fountains, performing his silly little breathing exercises. If he's not there, then he's likely in conference with the presiding bishop. Whatever you do, be discreet. I can't have any laureates asking questions about me. Understood? Outside of work, I have, let's call it an alternative inventory. You'll have to pay, of course, but, and I'd like...
Two keys, that's 5 G's. Might as well dress up. If we're gonna do this shit, we must lock in.
Yeah. What a lamentable... I remember the days when Laplace's... Now look at it. The fountain in disrepair, pedagogy in the park, even the lights above our heads. Nevertheless, one must persist. The plan is good. Belief in the plan, not to worry. You are still young in the grand scheme, and purloin from you such a perfect opportunity. Besides, I don't know the first thing about such repairs. Why, I'd be more apt to electric through the plan. Stand back.
You're back. Any luck with the sample?
Crash course and...
No need to wait for permission. Ask them. I was assigned to the Order as a girl, but never really found my footing there. Too unfocused, they said. A distraction to others. Then the schism happened and everything went topsy-turvy. In all the chaos, an agent from Sub Rosa made contact. She made me an offer and I liked how the math worked out. If I had to theorize, Sub Rosa must have seen me as their in to the Order. And through them, I saw an eventual way out. You know, right this way.
Let's get it, bro.
A second makeup exam will not be off, so I hope you studied this time, Briar. You may begin now.
Right. No pressure.
Oh shit, we might as well put the suit back on. How the fuck did I even get somewhere?
Did you receive your personalized order prediction yet? I'll admit to a bit of trepidation in regards to opening mine. This is the first one I've received since deployment.
Honestly, the ones you get in the field are like...
Use caution as you progress. There's been reports of response in the area.
The fuck are those?
I have to mark it.
Fuck are you?
Established.
Have a fix on their weaknesses.
Yeah. Fuck what they talking about. I got that shit for them. Sell that shit. That's the cave. It's Bob in, bro.
Soldier, please assess your pain on a variable scale of 1 to 100, with 1 being entirely pain-free.
My medical gotta be on a 7. Damn.
And 100 being the worst pain you can imagine.
There is far too much variability in that.
You okay? Seem off by a few decimal
Hello,
points.
farewell. Thank you for the sufficiently compact conversation.
Surprised I didn't steal that shit.
I have many solutions, but none for your problems by the look of
Fuck. That was for you.
Keep your digits where I can see them.
I don't like none of y'all niggas. What the fuck was that? Let's go see what they talking about down here.
Another object. Just
That's a rift.
Nothing.
Excuse me, I don't think you have the authorization.
No, it's fine, but don't get too close.
Fascinating. It seems gravity doesn't apply to the rift.
Salutations. We've been doing our utmost to find ways to manipulate this rift or extract data from it. Unfortunately, I suppose it's too much to hope for, but would you, perchance, happen to have any practical experience with or mathematical understanding of the rift phenomena? Hmm?
I have a few ideas. Let me get back to you though. So now this shit.
Captain, I fear I have a confession to make. I have found being present on Cloister underwhelming. What part about the situation is underwhelming? The procedures, scientists en masse, the treacherous subject raising our research.
I could have got you right there for your bullets. I'm kind of glad that they're not attacking me.
Decidedly horrible. If it was any colder, I'd be dead. And those protectorate loudspeakers playing all night remind me of the pre-schism days. I've been hearing them in my dreams.
Dead soon. Don't try to make your own crab or repass. Trust me when I say that it'll be.
This is crazy, bro.
So leave for scrabble to your favorite ant. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true you can. Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab witch.
Earlier, who the fuck put the cigarettes on top of a lighter?
Not your property. Internal records class.
Allow me, child. I have a familiarity with order procedures. Such an unproductive misuse of time. I request we dispense with this matter in the interests of the equation and all who serve it.
But yes, quite right. The equation must take precedence. All charges shall hereby be purged from you and your companion's permanent record to avoid further distraction.
Glad my decades wasted outwitting petty bureaucrats weren't utterly in vain. But let's not overplay that option.
My bad.
But that we can sell you recipes for. We are also the only retailers for parasite-free purple berries.
Just stay focused, keep your head down, breathe, side ties to 1,000.
It's not the property of Auntie's Choice, or its subsidiary companies, and the eating of said parasite absolves Auntie's Choice of any legal responsibility in perpetuity throughout the galaxy. Now, upward and onward. This one always makes me pretend I have the sun in my eyes.
Wireless Free Arcadia
presents
our top requested marketing melody, Forced Rockets by the Herschel Sisters.
Enemy in vicinity.
Bitch.
Vitals critical. Standing by to
faster for them.
Damn! Thank God for the trauma kit.
Reviving me is strategically optimal.
Commander, you're bleeding.
I'm not liking this armor.
Sensibly, I must reload.
Throw me some help.
Seeking cover.
Bitch. Seek that. Oh. What the fuck is that?
Ammunition depleted.
Bitch. Bitch. Bitch.
All charged up. Mess with me, you get the claw. Gravel claw, pain trainer.
Get it.
On a road with no hope of rescue soon. You can save the day with Board's rockets. When your ship's adrift and lost, and the crew stops drawing lots. But what's your mates when you've got Board's rockets? Board's rockets. Know you're out there. Board's rockets. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch
Created
your
a secondary cat southwest of Superior.
Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your elastic death. Put a rocket in your pocket and launch your elastic death.
Prosperity.
Needing to attack.
She's just the best choice.
Invasive elements.
Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions.
God.
Stun weapon ready.
Why settle when you can thrive?
Where to go?
This family is large and willing and able to grow larger.
We represent an amalgamated collection
That and scan.
of different companies, making everything from bandages and salves to weapons and ammunition.
If you can eat it,
Wish I could eat this shit.
shoot it, or
Where
turn
are they
it on.
keeping
Empties
themselves?
Choice makes it, grows it, or smelts it.
Come join Auntie's family. Help make us even larger.
And now, back to it. Now for something a little different, tonally, if not thematically.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake the next morning, not a trace of regret. When you drink purple berry tequila, make the most of what you earn. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink purple tequila.
Dead, nigga.
Please release us. They always come from that big building across the street before they open the gate. You must leave a key.
Yeah.
When you drink purple berry tequila.
Looking for big fruity flavor and plausible deniability for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
Damn it. Wish I had it explode.
When you drink purple
get you going in the morning.
How the fuck I get in there?
When you drink tequila.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you earn. Take her out on that
Another.
purple worm when you
Say that shit.
Purple Berry Tequila. So have another purple berry, have another purple berry, have another purple berry tequila.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species.
The fuck I get them niggas out?
You're a rugged, spacefaring frontiers person type. Try it.
Oh.
Despite the countless voices screaming in your head not to.
Oh, it's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebarbative mouthfeel, I feel great.
It's clean. Go, go, go!
Concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin. Right, moving on. This is one of my favorites, though admittedly I'm far from discerning.
The following is a special selection from Auntie the Musical, the all-singing dramatization of Auntie's inspirational origins.
The other day, I stumbled into the right-wrong lift on the ACS Undisputed Claim. And who did I see?
I'm making
the
it.
self-made market legend herself. Paragon of do-it-yourself. Slayer of unlucrative bureaucracy. Highest rung. Brave new meritocracy. I saw my opportunity and I took it. I said, Auntie, a moment of your time. Have you any tips for a bottom runner who's lost on the climb?
Investigating hostile intelligence.
This thing's got a mean streak. Left game ready. Mitigating the threat. They're benumbed.
Mobility interrupted. Mobility interrupted.
On a priority.
Mobility interrupted.
Bitch. Who the fuck you think you shooting, man?
Quite charged yet.
Got me one, coach. Oh.
Have a fix on their weaknesses. Ready. Frankly, pissed off. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Ooh.
Further damage, Commander.
Dude, dog, dude.
That'd be Spyerton. Was once the Order's headquarters on the Cloister. Before all this.
Thank you.
Make them buy our corporate ways. Convince them and increase your sway. Make them do what we say. I saw time for one more lesson, so I shot her one last question. I said, but I worry about reprisals when dealing with my rivals. Suppose I can outdo or outthink the vast herds. She said,
If all else fails, kill the bastards. They're playing checkers. You're playing chess. They think you'll retreat, but that's when you press. The game is cutthroat, so be a cutthroat.
she said, do what you can and do what you must to get far ahead, but never get caught. Do what you must, do what you can. Ignore all the rules and never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. Oh, never get caught. Never get caught. My corporate seal had been revived. Soon enough, the lift arrived. Our time had come to an end. Auntie quickly penned an invoice for her time, and smiling, she said,
This is how you fly.
Better go see.
There's no such thing as
Hostilities are reported.
Goes out. Dedicated to
Back and scan.
Fuck, she jump up there.
Replicator discharged. You've suffered extensive damage. Personnel. Protect Arcadia! Vitals critical.
Like, what the fuck, bro? Wow.
Target analyzed.
One day,
Medic, please.
I know you'll be mine. Someday, perhaps I'll own two. For now, I'll take one that brand new. 'Cause I'm young and early.
Got that fucker hiding. Shoot this nigga gun off. That's why I got your homie hiding, bitch.
cost may be high. One day, I know you'll be mine.
That's how we do things.
Quite possibly a scoundrel.
Bitch.
We'll put them down.
Popping that claw. Mess with me, you get the claw.
Don't let it last, bro.
Perhaps still a bit sleepy.
Done weapon, locking them down, taking the fight out of them. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Where y'all coming from?
Scan.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia. For music, entertainment, and the latest from the front line.
Check your scopes for combatant analysis. The amplificator is charged.
There's gotta be something for better health, bro.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia. For merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the back. Auntie's Choice. Building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Mudslog's always crabby. Gravelslog's angry.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Ass nigga. You ain't going no but death.
Target analyzed.
How do you know it's the best choice? Because Auntie knows best.
Okay, back to business. Next up,
Cover that, ho.
Peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine dancing.
I'm back if you suffered extensive damage, Commander. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
This armor fucking sucks.
Craft is back in business.
Check your scopes for combatant and consider.
What in the fucking hell? Shit.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products. Use simple.
Thing's got a mean streak.
Bitch.
Fix on their weaknesses. Adversary vulnerabilities identified.